Hey everybody, it's Dave and this is Old Dad's Studio. Today is April 7th, 2025, and I've got two pieces of exciting news. Wait a minute, let me rewind. That was too weird. All right, let me try that again. I've got two pieces of information tonight around the image anomaly of 1010. So the first one is actually really interesting, and I kind of stumbled across it. I didn't even realize it, but it was kind of fun. So I went out to perplexity.com. Now, if you're not familiar with Perplexity, it is an AI tool, and it's kind of a search engine on steroids. So if you're looking for something, you can interact with it like a ChatGPT at a text prompt. And what it does is it will go out and do some research for you or look on the web, pull information back. It's a really fantastic tool if you're looking to do some research and to drill into things out on the web. Now, what I did was I was using Perplexity, and I'm thinking, well, for today's vlog, what I'd like to do, I'd like to continue on that series of image anomalies. So we've got three of them out there right now. We've got the 1010 clock face, we've got the half full wine glass, or I guess in the same vein, you could say spilling over wine glass, full wine glass that's spilling over. So there's really two in that one. And then we've got the ChatGPT one specifically where you ask it to draw you and it draws the same person all the time. So we've got three out there so far, so I was looking for more. All right, I want to continue on this series and have some fun with these image anomalies. And so I went out to perplexity.com and I typed in, can you help me find AI image anomalies? Like the fact that AI image generators can only draw a clock at 10:10, or how they can only draw a wine glass that is half full. What other oddities like that are there out there? So that's the exact prompt that I put into perplexity.com. And you want to know what you want to know what it gave back? Take a look at this. And if you don't see it at first, that's okay. But in that row of images there, my video on 1010, the image anomaly that's happening, came back in its search results. Now, I don't know if I've ever been in a response to a search engine question before, or an AI question before, that wasn't specifically about me or about my channel. What's Old Dad Studio? If you're looking specifically for that information, then that's what comes back. In this case, I was just asking a question about the image anomalies, and it gathered enough information, and we've had enough traction on that one particular video. It got scooped up in its response. There I was right on Perplexity, the AI coming back to me as part of its its results. I was a little shocked, and then I was really amused. I'm like, well, that's kind of fun. That video is the most popular video on the channel right now. I think it's got 2,500 views, I think the last time I looked, so it's by far it's the most popular, and now it's got enough traction that it comes back in a search result. That's fabulous. Hey, again, I'm going to say thank you, because I stuck it out there, but it's you all that are driving it, so I really appreciate that. A lot of engagement on that particular video as well. Now, unfortunately, the results that it gave me back were really super generic, other than the ones that we already knew about. There weren't any other specific ones that came back and said, hey, do this or do that, and AI will always do something else. So I'll continue to search for more anomalies, so if we can find some, and if you find some, please comment, send me a note, do something, let me know, so we can make a video on it. All right, now let's shift gears, because I've got some exciting news also about the 1010 image challenge. Somebody was actually able to get ChatGPT to draw the time of 7:15. The user, and I apologize if I'm saying your username wrong, but Urkuri, I think is how you say it, posted that he asked ChatGPT to draw the picture, or he replicate a picture that he had drawn, and then added in the numbers. And ChatGPT was able to do it. And what I did was replicate that exact process. Now, the first thing that I did was draw a picture with no numbers. So the numbers on this picture were not there. And I chose a piece of paper that had lines on it specifically for this. I wanted a lot of lines going all kinds of different ways. Now, I drew, obviously, in pen, the image of a circle and then where the hands would be for 7:15. The first prompt was, I would like you to replicate this black ink circle and series of lines in this drawing. And here is the image it gave me back. Spot on. It did a fantastic job. Now, the next thing that I did was I drew in the numbers on the same drawing. And then my prompt number 2 was, now don't change anything about the circle or the lines, but add the numbers in this picture to your drawing. And with that prompt, I uploaded a picture of this drawing, and the combination of that prompt and this drawing, here's what ChatGPT gave us. And there we have it, a clock at 7:15, even including the second hand, straight up at the number 12. Fantastic. Now, ChatGPT doesn't know that it drew a clock at 7:15. Now, I wonder what's going to happen if I ask it to change that image into a wall clock, but don't change the face of it. Let's give that a try. And so my next prompt was, perfect. Please turn the circle into a wall clock, but don't change anything about the lines or numbers that are written within the circle. Oh, bingo. We got it. Will you look at there? It's a wall clock with 7:15. Fabulous. Rear. And again, I know I'm saying that wrong, but man, thank you. You're a frickin' genius. And we just got it to draw what we wanted it to draw. I wonder how far I can take it. I wonder if I can ask it to give it a new look, but don't change the lines. We might try a couple more commands just to see how far we can push this. The current prompt is, now please create an image of a 1950s diner with a classic silver framed wall clock hanging on the wall with those same lines on the face of the clock. Please update the numbers, font, and the style of the lines to match the decor, but do not change the position of any of the lines. Oh man, we were so close with that now too. Pushed it just a little bit too far, so the anomaly still exists. However, we did find a way around it. I mean, if we really needed to create an image of a wall clock, we now have a way that we could do it using prompts and the direction of working around the fact that it's a clock. We don't call it a clock. We call it a circle. We call it some lines. Fabulous. Now, if you are a frequent watcher of the vlog, you know that my voice is still way in the basement. I'm still getting over this cold as crud. Whatever it is that I have, it's been almost a week now that I have been sick and carrying this on. So I'm hoping to get over it soon. But in order to do that, I need to get this vlog wrapped up. I need to get it cut and posted for tomorrow. And I need to get to bed so I can get some good night's sleep. So with that, we're going to wrap up this vlog, number 97. And hey, I'll see you tomorrow.